Hey everybody, it's Barb and this is Ottawa Race Weekend. So I thought I would have a little chat with you just to give you some tips about getting ready for the race weekend. I know a lot of people are not necessarily from the Ottawa area, so not everybody's running, but there's a few tips to get ready for the coming race now. And tonight is the 5K and the 10K and it just started pouring out there, so hopefully the people running tonight will not have to run in the rain, but it's supposed to clear up for tomorrow, so that's good. I run at 9 o'clock in the morning. It's a half marathon, and the full I think runs at 9. So a couple things to prepare. Everybody's body's a little bit differently, works a little bit differently, and everybody fuels differently, and they feel different during their race. But some of the things that I know that I've learned, myself personally, I like to take a couple days off before, and I don't run. Some people like to do a short little 5K run the day before the race, but I found for me, that's just not what works for me. I rather just go for a walk, which is what I just did. I just went for about half an hour walk just to keep things loose, and I'll stretch and do some rolling out and stuff as well. As far as fueling goes, a lot of people like to carbo load. It should be something that's being done the week before and not just the night before, but don't overdo it too much on the carbs. You still need some fats and proteins, but if you haven't done any of that yet and you're not really sure how to incorporate more good fats and proteins into your body when you're running, then that's something that we can discuss later. But it's for some people it works, for some people it doesn't, but don't change anything about how you fuel before the race now, because it's not the time to do it. And for people who the morning of, so eat a meal 2 to 3 hours before. I know I prefer, because I'm gluten-free, I prefer gluten-free bread with some peanut butter on it, and then I just have 1 or 2 slices of that and maybe a little bit of jam on it just for a little bit of sugar that I need. And then just before the race I also do part of a protein bar, because I found that since I've been incorporating more good fats into my body and less carbs, I actually run better. I find I don't hit the wall like I used to do, but I still keep my carbs with me. So I have my couple of jellies with me that I have. And the other thing too is hydration. So best thing to do, especially when it's going to be warm, is to start pre-hydrating. Don't just hydrate the day of or the morning of, but you also want to stop drinking a few hours before. So you're going to need electrolytes no matter what you do, and some carbohydrates. So when I use my electrolyte drink, which is called Replenish, it has vitamin C and carbohydrates, so some carbohydrates in it, and electrolytes. And do that before the race, so because you don't want to have too much, because then it'll affect how you perform as well. So do that, but stop drinking an hour or so before, so you don't end up with that slushy stomach sort of idea. And also don't forget, after, you need to fuel properly after your race, and make sure that you are eating quite a few calories, because for the most part, I know for myself, when I look at my watch, I've burned about 1,500 to 2,000 calories when I'm doing a half marathon, and other people will do more, or some will do less. It depends on who you are and how long you're running. So if you're running a longer half, obviously you're going to burn more calories. So those are a few tips. Hey guys, thanks for joining me. It's nice to see you. So those are some of the tips for getting ready for your race, for those who are racing tonight and tomorrow. And don't forget, hydrate, get lots of rest, and just do the best that you can. Best thing, showing up on that start line is more than a lot of people ever do, and no matter how you get over that finish line, even if you have to do a walk run, just do it, and you should be proud of yourself, and I'm proud of you. Okay, thanks. Have a wonderful day, and those who are racing, good luck. Talk to you soon. Bye.